Yeah, so it looks like we're just gonna get right into it. So I feel like one thing that in the matchup that you have to worry about if you're Terry is the edge guarding. Inkling is so good at edge guarding, and Terry has probably a better recovery than the other two like FGC characters, but still something that Inkling can exploit with a couple of reads.
It's better and it's worse, but like all three of them, it's easily exploited and linear in a lot of ways. The issue when it comes to davecreate is his edge guarding, like his on stage game is usually pretty good. Like he knows how safe Inkling can be on shield, and he doesn't take many unnecessary risks, can include edge guarding in some cases. See, like there, he's waiting for these air dodge ins, but also giving up the ledge in all of
Oh,
these
that's
situations.
unfortunate.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah,
rough.
sometimes if you catch people hanging on the ledge too long, you'll hit them right as their invincibility goes out, and maybe they're buffering like roll or get up attack, and they just get an aerial, and then they drift too far down and they just die.
Yeah, it's for most characters they can get away with that. For Terry and plenty of others, no, getting that buffered roll, getting to an air dodge is lethal.
Yeah, I can see what you mean earlier by saying Black Mama that she's a very risky Terry. Cause I've seen like I feel like a lot of Terrys when they're ledge trapping, what they will do is they'll just like hold jab or down tilt, and if they roll, auto turnaround will save them. But Black Mama was going for some hard reads with those F smashes and up smashes, just charging them like point blank, really.
Yeah, what Mamba does best, I feel like, as a Terry player, is she catches you mashing. Like whether she catches you mashing like buttons out of hit stun or trying to undershoot an option, whether it be like a dash back F tilt or something that Inkling does. Since Terry has a lot of really great stuff that overshoots incredibly well, stuff like those burn knuckles and crack shoots that she's throwing out across this mid stage. Dave is patient.
Oh,
Except he wasn't so patient right there. But where Dave has always struggled, and he's a frequent he's a frequent attendee of the House of 3000 King of the Hills on Sundays. What he struggles in is getting kills. He's so reliant on Roller to get kills, which, to be fair, Roller's pretty good, but it's not this end all be all of Inkling, and sometimes you have to play that neutral much longer as Inkling to maintain a lead.
Yeah, I think one of the big pluses of Inkling is that they're such a good character at conditioning you, or just mixing you up in general with, am I going to shield? Like, I need to shield either the run-up jab or dash attack, or do I shield or roller, or do I worry about getting grabbed? Because Inkling, you can convert. Like, either if you get the jab, you get extra damage, it's great. Get the grab, get some low percent combos, maybe you kill confirm, that's great. That's also great. So, yeah, that's something that you definitely need to use in your gameplay for Inkling.
Yeah, I totally agree. See, like, look at Dave just running up and like holding shield. He'll throw out jab, but the counterplay from Mamba has been really good, especially after that unfortunate first stock. But she's playing around grab incredibly well, always making sure to buffer a spot dodge. Uh, Dave calling it out there and catching the jump. Like that's what I mean. Like it's layers of counterplay that each opponent is figuring out kind of on the fly, and suddenly we have ourselves a relatively close game. And you could argue that Black Mamba is in the lead thanks to the Go shenanigans being online.
Yeah, Terry's go meter is such a great comeback factor. Like right there, if Terry had gotten as Inkling was doing
That's not.
the down to,
That's
oh,
well. That's gonna kill. That's not true. That's what I. That was the end of that sentence. Yeah, holding down on jab 1-2, if you don't get hit by a down tilt first, lets you pull out shield before the Buster Wolf grabs you. So that's why you always see Terry's go down tilt jab 1-2 Buster Wolf. That's what makes it true, because the down tilt pops them up so they don't get to hit the ground and pull up shield in time. Unfortunately, davecreate was not ready.
yeah, I mean, sometimes you get caught. It jabs pretty quick, so it might be.
Oh,
And if you're
that's
not
insane.
used to it, it might be difficult to react with the correct DI.
Yeah, Terry's jab is good is an understatement. Great is an understatement.
Fantastic. Are we getting there yet? Are we close?
That's close enough.
Close enough? Okay.
we take those here. It's a solid 8 out of 10 description. All right, some Black Mamba fans in the chat. She had a pretty steep mountain to overcome in that first game. SDing early against Inkling is super stressful, since Inkling has one of the best sheer damage output scaling in this game. She can just, thanks to the ink mechanic and her overall combo game, like she can just vomit damage sometimes.
Yeah, that's an appropriate word.
Alright, but this is a little bit more of an even playing field, and I really like Black Mamba's adjustments. Says thank you, Shalots, for the follow. You can catch all of these fusion events, and
no.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but that Black Mamba there, the power dunk shield poked, which gave her the kill, but unfortunately she SD'd afterwards. But I mean, if Black Mamba keeps playing like she's doing now, you know, just shake off the SD. Just so far your game plan's still working. You should be able to take the lead as you were doing earlier.
Yeah, you can't let things like that go to your head, but I love how Mamba has adjusted to, like, she knows that davecreate wants to try and block. Oh, that was a great read. She wants to try and block. davecreate wants to try and block a lot of these close range inputs and then punish out of shield. Thanks to Terry being tall enough to be hit by things like back air and nair.
She really just forward smash?
Yeah, she's doing it. I want to say they're baits, but also they're lagless enough to the point where if Mamba connects one, then they're dead. As you know, she's throwing them out. She's being very liberal with these.
If davecreate's gonna let her get away with it, then you know, more power to you. Just keep doing it.
If it works, it works. But you also face those situations where if you manage to whiff against Inkling, then it's a big punish. Yet.
Black Mamba, she was determined to get that F smash kill, and finally finds it to get us into a last stock situation on this game 2.
If it works the 7th time, that's fine. I don't know where that was headed as a missed combo.
Yes, Cat, thank you for the follow.
Oh, misgrab. This has been a roller coaster of a game thus far. Yet Mamba, like the first stock, finds herself in a solid position. Yeah, she's super tunneled, knowing that Dave likes to roll from ledge and also is looking for these grabs at majority of percents.
davecreate really pulling out the roller there, getting the berry, but not really converting afterwards, opting to refresh 3. Man Trash Ben, thank you for the follow.
Auto turnaround dash back. It's pretty crazy. Smelly Julian, thank you for the follow. Goes for the up throw, trying to chain it off the platform. Good jump away from Mamba.
Oh my god! Oh, davecreate was going for some kind of sauce there, but
or it was just a raw misinput. We've had plenty of those.
That's also true. Oh, that! Oh,
you challenged that? Why did you challenge that? Inkling down smash, an incredible ledge trap. Here we go with.
Oh my goodness! Black Mamba, she got.
You know, that's such an unfortunate spacing. The spacing was just right so that Mamba would roll on and be inside Inkling as opposed to by any of the ink splash hurt boxes. That's a back throw. But Terry heavy though.
Yeah, Black Mamba, or not Black Mamba. davecreate opting for. Oh, is that gonna be it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
Charge.
And that down smash at ledge, like it's a deceptively large hitbox, but also goes deceptively low because the hitbox is the
ton of follows.
Yeah, thank you, Ahab. Ahab's artwork for the follow. Everyone out here supporting Black Mamba in this tight game 3. In this tight set, going to game 3.
Yeah, I think one thing that's been consistent throughout both games is that Black Mamba keeps getting hit by roller, like a lot.
It's kind of a weird 50-50, right? Especially online.
It's definitely more Inkling roller is definitely more effective online. It's harder to react to that.
Not even like in just the reaction sense, but roller can Roller, if your hurt box is wide enough, punish a spot dodge. And Inkling wants to grab you a lot. They get a ton off of grab. Up throw and down throw chains can lead to so much damage, even with a little bit of ink. So this weird 50-50 that davecreate has put Mamba in, where he's saying, okay, if you want to stand your ground, or if you want to buffer a spot dodge, I can punish that. And if you're going to adapt to buffering spot dodge to avoid my grabs, then I'll roller you, or I'll grab you if you're trying to change up your game plan. Mamba throwing out these spot dodges immediately, showing what davecreate needs to do to counterplay. Okay. PS2 all 3 games, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. You know, people love this stage. It's very neutral. Sometimes you just, oh my god, great spacing, catching the up beyond stage. Sometimes you can get clipped by the landing hitbox on it.
That's enough ink, and that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, but hey, you put there you go. That's a good up smash out of shield punish for Inkling. If Terry does either one of his super moves on your block, it's super punishable. You have plenty of time to do really whatever you want.
That's not as much for Power Geyser, but Buster Wolf definitely. That up smash is pretty solid, relatively quick, and Inkling's strongest smash attack by far. As well, of course, Inkling has ink on deck. Yeah, okay. These dashback reads were working, and I see what Mamba's trying to go for. She's trying to bait davecreate out of shield and get him to try and be aggressive in the corner like he has been doing. But Dave seems pretty content in a lot of these instances to just wait for Black Mamba to do something first, to commit to her read so he can punish her afterward.
Yeah, there's also sometimes Inkling Roller has weird interactions with moves where they'll both just clank. So even if you do see Inkling Rollering and you release your smash attack in time, you might just clank with Inklings.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
the buffered jump.
Sure. That was an interaction. Is this up throw upper percent? Apparently davecreate decides to not. Now this is spooky percent.
Yeah, if when Terry has go, you can't let him. If Terry has go and just killed you, you can't let Terry mount that, use that go again on the next stock to take something early, because then it just everything can kind of just steamroll.
It's part of the reason that Mamba is a little bit struggling is the point of why FGC characters need to have their block string super potent, because I mean, Dave is feeling pretty comfortable dashing up and shielding and then getting out of shield as soon as he realizes he can. And just one raw Power Geyser isn't going to break shield from full and allows davecreate to get out of the corner and get out of danger incredibly quick. All right, okay, we mashed jab out of shield stun.
Oh my goodness, that was almost a nice combo from davecreate, but Black Mamba able to mash out of it and up tilt.
Yeah, Dave is all coverage right now, playing this grounded game super well, always having shield on standby, even if he gets punished. And he's looking more often than not like he's only getting one hit in midair and then getting back to the ground so he can cover all of these landing options that Terry only has few of, and that should do it.
Yeah. Again, getting caught with the roller. Yeah, I know you mentioned earlier on the right when we started the set that Dave